What's up everybody, this is Willy. Welcome back to 3 Pedal Devils. It's been a little bit since I've done my own vlog video on the channel. Been grinding out the C10 with the boys the last few weeks and months trying to get that thing done. We did finish it up and gave it back to Guy, the owner. He's currently driving it for the rest of the summer. Hopefully it'll go well for him. He's loving it so far. But anyways, today we're going to do a video on my new motorcycle. You might have seen in the video Matt might have posted before this one on our trip to Galena for the Great River Gravel Ride. I was riding this bad boy. It's my new 2003 Suzuki DRZ400s. Not my Tao Tao that I've been riding in the past. And we'll talk about that a little bit, but before all you Tao Tao guys get upset with me, don't worry. I'm not letting the Tao Tao die. I'm still keeping it, and I'm gonna run it as much as I can. She's still sitting right over here in the shop, being treated well, other than crashing into trees. But yeah, still gonna ride the Tao Tao, but I picked up this DRZ because I've seen how cool Matt's DRZ is the past 6 years of riding, even though I've chirped him sometimes. Sorry, Tit, I realize how cool it is now. But I picked one of my own because we are going to do the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route called the Mabder, which is like a 1,200 mile ride through Virginia, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania with one of our coworkers. And I did not think the Tao Tao would have made it on the pretty heavy highway riding we'll have to do to get from the end of it back to where we park our trailer. So I bought this DRZ to do some longer adventure type rides like that. Yeah, I have ridden it once so far on the GR in that video I was talking about. If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. Matt put together a pretty cool edit with tons of riding and drone footage of us out there. And yeah, so today what I'm going to do is fix up some things on the DRZ that I don't necessarily like that the person before me did. One of them being this key relocation. You can see they mounted it under the bars on the side, and it is just horrendous placement for ergonomics. It's incredibly annoying. I'm always reaching around, giving my bike a reach around, trying to turn the key on, and it's really annoying, so I'm going to relocate that back up here. Another thing that I'm going to do, 2 birds with 1 stone, is relocate this USB mount, or this USB charger. It's nice that it's included on there, but it's just zip tied and kept moving around on me like this and getting stuck underneath the bars in the Speedo during the GR. So I'm going to whip up a quick 3D printed design to relocate that and relocate that all in one so that it's not so annoying on this week's ride.
What's up?
What's up? What'd you get?
Chicken nuggies.
Are they gonna be stale?
No, my fries are actually hot.
Really? First
Yeah.
time. They must got a new shipment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna start taking some measurements for this bad boy. May or may not time lapse, and may or may not update you before I jump on the computer. I got all the parts removed. You can see the ignition switch here and the USB here. Got them removed from there. It's all cleaned up. Got the bracket off and started taking measurements. So it's just a little sketch I made for kind of measurements of this area, so I know how to design around to make it fit. Same with that. And then this was measurements of this opening so that I can put a kind of a similar interface to hold the ignition switch in. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to put this guy down here at the bottom of the bars and then put the USB back up there where it was, but integrate it into a little housing basically that clamps onto the bars right here. So let's head up to the computer, jump onto Fusion 360 and see what we can come up with.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head. words to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far.
I finished up V1 of the design. We got these two guys here now. They're talking about crazy shit. Turned out kind of shitty, honestly, but I stopped it early so I could check it to see how shitty it was. This part worked out good. Key fits nice, but the USB holder did not work out because I designed it like an idiot and was trying to keep it flush but integrate the weatherproof cap. That did not work at all, so I'm trying a different concept now, and it's printing as we speak. Now I think I'm gonna go work on that pig over there and pick back up when V2 is done printing. Got anything to say for yourself?
Sexy. It's right in the highway.
All right, she finished printing. It was a perfect fit on the first try, right?
I don't know what you're printing.
My Suzuki DRZ housing for my ignition.
Oh yeah. First try, version 4. That's what it was.
Yeah, if you count the 5th revision as the first try, it's the first try. That's how it goes. You never get it right on the first try, especially when your printer costs $300. So it's currently raining out there, and I was just about to film this video so that I could get on my Nighthawk and ride home.
Wisconsin. What are you gonna do?
Well, the thing I was gonna film is out there, so let me set the camera down, bring it in so I can finish this. Okay, now we're inside. She's printed, mounted up. You can see it's rusted already because I put it through the paces this weekend, but she actually fits great. That's what you get when you get 5 revisions out of it. Fits nice and snug to the stock Speedo. Got the little USB weatherproof cap retained on there. That was Tit's idea. I was gonna cut it off and mount it flush. He said I was dumb, so I did it this way and it turned out good. And got the ignition right in the center instead of on the side under the bars, so pretty happy with it. Rode about 250, 300 off-road miles this weekend.
It's 300.
300 this weekend, so yeah, turned out nice.
Stay tuned for the billet version.
That's going to be pretty much the end of this one. If you want to see this thing actually in action with a beautiful GoPro chest mount, come back and check out our adventure vlogs, adventure rides, because we've got maybe 3 or 4 on the channel, more coming. Going to have a little playlist going, and you'll see this guy front and center. Turned out really nice.
I'm too tall to be in frame, sorry.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, my arm is extended. Like and subscribe. Go team.
Hey Siri, what's the weather look like?
Looks like you're gonna need an umbrella. It's a little bit drippy.
Oh.